In the vast expanse of the Milky Way, where countless species thrived and galaxies spun in the cosmic dance, the Galactic Council stood as an unchallenged authority. The beings that made up this formidable alliance were ancient and powerful, each one an embodiment of strength, wisdom, and control. To the Council, the notion of humanity was a mere curiosity, the fleeting species of no real consequence. But what the Council didn't know was that Earth, a small blue planet nestled on the edge of the galaxy, was home to something that would shatter their complacency, a forbidden power. It all began when a group of human scientists, led by Dr. Helena Carter, accidentally stumbled upon an ancient artifact hidden deep within a long-forgotten cave system beneath the ice of Antarctica. The artifact, a dark and ominous crystalline structure, was unlike anything they had ever seen. It pulsed with an energy so pure, so raw, that it sent waves of energy through the surrounding mountains, detectable even by the most advanced galactic sensors. What the scientists didn't know, however, was that the artifact was not merely an object, it was a key. The key to unlocking a power long prohibited by the galactic community. For centuries, the Galactic Council had enforced strict laws against the use of certain ancient technologies, especially those with the potential to disrupt the balance of power in the galaxy. The power contained within the artifact was one of these. It was the ability to harness the raw forces of the universe itself, forces that could obliterate entire fleets, collapse stars, and rewrite the very fabric of reality. This power, known only to a few elite members of the Council, was thought to be too dangerous for any species to wield, especially one as unpredictable as humanity. But humans, as they often did, had a way of defying expectations. Dr. Carter and her team, driven by curiosity and ambition, began experimenting with the artifact. At first, it was subtle, small bursts of energy, flashes of light, and strange phenomena. But as they delved deeper into the secrets of the crystal, something began to change. The humans, once limited by their primitive technologies, started to evolve. Their minds sharpened, their bodies became stronger, and they began to comprehend the forbidden knowledge locked within the artifact. The first test was a disaster. When they tried to harness the artifact's power fully, the resulting surge of energy exploded in a shockwave that reached across the galaxy. The Galactic Council, monitoring all anomalies, immediately took notice. The disturbance was unlike anything they had ever experienced. It was a signature of raw, unrestrained power. The Council was swift to respond, dispatching the most powerful of their enforcers, the Xylothians, to investigate. The Xylothians were a race of highly evolved beings, their very presence capable of intimidating even the most formidable species. With their advanced weaponry and psychic abilities, they were considered the elite force in the galaxy. They arrived on Earth, prepared to deal with what they believed to be an insignificant species dabbling in powers far beyond their understanding. What they didn't anticipate was the resistance they would face. Humans, fueled by the forbidden power they had unlocked, were no longer the helpless creatures the Council believed them to be. The first wave of Xylothian enforcers fell within seconds of entering Earth's atmosphere. The humans, now armed with the raw energy of the universe itself, obliterated their attackers with terrifying precision. The energy from the artifact had amplified their abilities, turning them into a force no one could control. The Galactic Council, seeing their elite forces fall before this unexpected threat, convened in haste. For the first time in millennia, the Council was shaken. They debated whether to annihilate Earth and its people or to attempt negotiations. But the humans, having unlocked the full potential of the artifact, had no intention of being controlled. Dr. Carter, once a scientist, now a leader of this newfound power, stood before her people. She had no illusions about the consequences of what they had done. The Galactic Council would not allow such power to remain unchecked. But she also understood that humanity's survival was at stake. No longer would they be subjugated by alien races, their destinies dictated by others. "We've unlocked a power that transcends the boundaries of this galaxy," Dr. Carter said, her voice echoing through the halls of the human stronghold. "And we will use it to protect our people, our home. We may not be the oldest, the most powerful, or the most advanced, but we are something no one can predict. We are human. With that declaration, humanity entered the next phase of their evolution. They forged weapons capable of harnessing the energy of stars, built fleets that could outmatch anything the Council had ever seen, and developed technologies that could warp time itself. The Galactic Council, in their arrogance, underestimated the humans. They assumed that their ancient wisdom and superior might would be enough to crush any threat. But they had forgotten one crucial detail about humanity. They could never be underestimated. They could never be predicted. They would never bow to anyone. As the humans prepared to face the Council, a new era dawned. One where the balance of power in the galaxy was no longer determined by ancient beings who believed themselves to be invincible. Now, it was humanity's time to rise, and the Council would learn that when humanity unlocks forbidden power, the consequences are far more terrifying than they could have ever imagined. The stars would burn brighter, the galaxies would tremble, and the very foundation of the universe would be rewritten. Humanity had unlocked its forbidden power, and the Galactic Council would never be the same again.